Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something huge to talk about. The Mondstadt buffs in Genshin Impact 6.2 are now fully confirmed, and the second wave beta adjustments just dropped. Yes, these buffs are real. They're playable right now in the current beta, and Hoyoverse has already gone back to refine several of them based on early data and feedback. If you've been on Reddit or checking Homj catalogs, you already know the community's going crazy, half excited, half panicking. So let's break it all down in a clean, simple way that anyone can follow. First, these aren't just boring stat increases. These are full gameplay reworks tied to Special Witches Eve story quests. When you complete the quests for characters like Fiscal, Klee, Mona, Albedo, Veni, and Sucrose, they become magic units and unlock a passive called Witches Eve Right. Then, when you put two or more magic characters in the same team, you activate a special team-wide magic secret right bonus. It's honestly one of the coolest systems Hoyoverse has introduced because it connects lore, story progression, and combat in one feature. So yes, you literally unlock power through story. This video is brought to you by A Figure a Day, your home for premium anime figures and collectibles. Right now, the store is offering up to 40% off on all figures. Discover fan-favorite characters, beautiful sculpts, and new drops every day. Shop now at afigureday.com and level up your collection. Alright, back to the buffs. Let's talk characters. Veni is one of the biggest winners. His new effect gives your team a 50% damage bonus whenever Swirl triggers during his burst, and the best part is, it works while he's off-field. The V2 beta clarified this is now consistent the entire burst duration. Pair him with reaction-heavy units like Klee or Mona, and the buff just keeps rolling. For Veni mains, this is the comeback moment we've been waiting for. Albedo stays mostly the same conceptually, but his numbers are now clearly defined. He gives 4% damage per 1,000 defense to the whole team up to 36% total, and if the teammate is a magic unit, they get an extra 10% per 1,000 defense up to 30% more. Early beta players thought it stacked to 66% for everyone, but the second beta confirmed that isn't the case. Still, he basically functions like a mini Shinha for defense scaling teams, which is great. Klee's rework looks fantastic. She now builds stacks that boost her charged attack damage 115%, 130%, and 150% depending on stacks, and they last 20 seconds with independent refresh timers. If you stay active, you can keep max stacks the whole time. She still feels like classic Klee, but smoother and more rewarding. Mona also got a meaningful improvement. Her Omen bonus now applies instantly when enemies are marked. No more weird delay. That means she can burst, apply her debuff, and immediately leave the field without losing damage potential. Combined with a stronger Hydro reaction bonus from her first constellation, Mona finally feels relevant again, not just a one-frame nuke setup bot. Razor fans, you can relax. Zero nerfs. His lightning strike every 10 seconds is still there, and consuming sigils still gives him 10% crit rate and 50% crit damage for 15 seconds. He finally plays like a self-sustaining electro carry instead of being glued to Bennett and weird rotations. Fiscal is now a buff engine through Oz. Overload gives your entire team attack, and Electrocharged gives elemental mastery. In Beta 2, the durations now refresh smoothly, so the buff doesn't feel clunky. Her dramatic text lines are still in the tooltip too, which is peak Fiscal energy. Sucrose got a clarification too. Her burst now clearly applies a 20% elemental damage bonus to the swirled element for the whole team, and an extra bonus if you have magic characters. She basically becomes the glue holding the new Mondstadt magic comps together, and she's free, so that's huge for budget players. If you haven't noticed the pattern yet, these reworks are designed to revive classic Mondstadt units and make them synergize in a lore-driven team. This is the first time Genshin has ever rewarded team building based on story connections instead of just elements or region systems. It's honestly refreshing, and it gives real value to older players who have had these characters forever. So yeah, as of the V2 6.2 beta, everything is live and testable. Veni off-field support confirmed. Albedo's defense scaling clarified. Klee and Mona are shining again. Razor and Fiscal are wild. Sucrose is quietly insane. And the new Magic Team system is shaping up to be a huge W for longtime Mondstadt fans. What do you guys think? Are you excited for more story-based combat systems like this? Let me know in the comments, drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you don't miss the final patch notes when they hit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.